But as far as the Yankees go, I mean, if you look at the infield, right? Last year, starting infield, Rizzo, Torres, Volpe, with DJ and Cabrera as the third baseman.
Mm.
This year, it's Goldschmidt, a full season of Jazz, Volpe, and Cabrera Peraza, right? Defensively, whether Jazz is at second or third, defensively, that defense is going to be better than it was last year. Um, Volpe's solid at shortstop. I don't think he's Gold Glove caliber, but he's solid, even though he won a Gold Glove. I think Peraza's a stud no matter where you put him defensively. The question is, can he hit? And Cabrera, the question is, can he hit as well? And Goldschmidt's a very good fielder. Um, and from an offensive standpoint, a full season of Jazz, I think that a full season of Jazz is replacing Torres. If you look at it like that,
True.
Jazz and Torres are a swap. Now, granted, they had Jazz and Torres at the end of the year. So the question then becomes, does Goldschmidt become the bat that replaces Torres?
Mm-hmm.
I think he should be able to do that or come close to it. And he's not going to be the mental eggplant on the bases that Torres was. So I think from that standpoint, the infield is okay. Do I think they could use another infielder? Absolutely. I mean, anybody who thinks going into the season with Cabrera and Peraza as your fourth infielder, whether they're at second or third base, knows that. I also think, being that it's the Yankees, assuming he doesn't get hurt, I believe at the heart of my heart of hearts, the starting third baseman on opening day is going to be DJ LeMahieu because it's the Yankees and that's what they do. I wouldn't even be surprised if he's a leadoff hitter on opening day.
We're going to start hearing, we're already beginning to hear the old, he's having the best spring. He looks like $1 million. He lost 400 pounds. He's been working out his muscles, legs are in great shape. His feet actually work. We're going to hear everything, and that's going to be the buzz. And the Yankees do that every year, first to placate the fan base, but also they always know that's a way they can spark some trade interest and hopefully not get raked over the coals. But excuse the pun. But I do think that that what worries me about I don't see Cabrera as an option. I just don't. I think we've seen the game already. We've seen it all. He's very good in short increments. I like him when he comes off the bench. I like him being for flexibility. I don't want him on. He'll run out of gas. Something happens and he stops hitting. His fielding is fine, but he doesn't. He's not on base to create any damage, any impact. So I don't see it. I think if you're going to do that, let him be your 26th man. Let him be the guy who's rotating around the field whenever necessary, and give Peraza, give him a real shot. They have not given him a real shot. He hasn't earned it. But listen, I remember a little second baseman named Robbie Cano, who was hitting in the 260s and 250s at AAA when he came up. Everyone said the same thing. He's okay. He's got talent, but he's never really put it all together. Look what happened. Within a year, he was the best second baseman in the league. So you never know. Give him a chance.
Never mind the Peraza and Volpe were battling out for the starting job. I just think Cabrera should never be allowed to bat right-handed. That's the bottom line. He's a good hitter. I mean, he's not a good hitter. He's an above replacement level player left-handed. So he should never be allowed to bat anything but left-handed, and he shouldn't be playing against left-handed pitching. But the bottom line is I don't disagree. I think, ultimately this is the spot that the trade deadline is where the Yankees will make their move, just like they did for Jazz last year. They'll make the move there. What do you guys think there, Dr. Joe?
Well, Cabrera last year, he pretty much gave up hitting right-handed. Even against left-handers, he was actually in there a few times against left-handers because he didn't feel confident, hitting right-handed against even a left-hander. So, platooning him with Peraza at third is not a bad idea, or even second. I'm still haven't given up that Jazz can't play third base. He's got the best arm in the infield. I mean, he's got a freaking gun. And now is playing second base is, there's a lot of throws from second base, and it's 90 feet over to first base. But across that diamond, man, that's a long throw. You guys have played third base, and
Joe,
I tried playing once, but man, it's a long throw, and he's got a freaking gun for an arm.
Joe, so he was about, I think I read 8 above replacement, of whatever the term is for fielding stats.
Run saved.
Run saved, 8 runs above, saved above. I mean, that's from a guy on novice. I mean,
Right.
granted, it was a small sample size. It's only about, what was it, 50 games, 60 games altogether, 60 games. It was amazing. I think they think that he's an athletic enough guy to do a great job over there, and he'll give them 25 home runs from the left side. What more do they want? I think he'd be
40
perfectly good.
plus 40 steals.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I
40
love the
steals last year.
guy. I think that he's great.
I
I think
think
that
he
they
should
just
be
need to show him how to do certain things. It's a nuance that he doesn't know certain things because he can't. He doesn't have instincts yet. But I bet he's working out there, smoking a little bit, lighting up a little bit, playing.
I love that. That was great.
He's ready. He's ready. He's feeling good.
All that was missing is he wasn't out on the porch with some chairs at fantasy camp.
That's right. So so I think that I'm really happy about that, man. I think he's going to be great.
Everybody wants him to play second base. He hasn't played second base
No.
since 22. Most of the outfield with Miami, he was pretty much an outfielder, and
After his first couple.
and some shortstop too. So he's going to have to get acclimated back to second base if they want to put him there. But I'd say put Peraza and Cabrera or this Vivas.
Yorbit.
Yorbit Vivas. I mean, we'll see what happens in spring training. What are we, 5 weeks away from pitchers and catchers showing up?
Not even.
February 11th. I agree. I think that Jazz is definitely the third baseman, but I think the problem is that our friend DJ is going to be there. Just